Where's our clock? We don't have it.
Hmm?
Our clock.
I don't know. Somebody stole our clock.
Oh, the batteries. We don't have eternal batteries. Yeah.
I kind of knew that, but forgot to bring some.
Yeah. Okay, I have this. I just hit it once in a while.
Hmm.
Good morning, everyone. And good day to wherever you are.
Where's our online presence?
Okay.
I'm missing them.
Thank you. Do we do that now? Hmm? Now. Okay. Okay. Great. So when we practice, we feel that we are gaining some positive energy, we could say, traditionally called a goodness, merit of some kind, something good. And it's also the tradition to feel that we're doing this not just for ourselves, but for everyone. And if there are specifically people in your life right now, or that you know about, that you would like to dedicate to this morning, people you know who are ill or recently passed, you can write their names here. You can include yourself too, but it's not an attendance sheet. It's that's the purpose. Does it have a pen with it? Is this? Okay, excellent. So, please. I'll pass that around. We read the names at the end. So welcome. I think we have a few new people that we haven't met before. Very glad to see you. And this is actually, we offer as a meditation that is both deep and simple, and hopefully you will benefit, even if it's your first time. I don't know. From our teacher in Tibet, Ajahn Palar Rinpoche, I did ask him once, something we could share that would be, people would feel something, you know, not something it would take years and years to feel some fruition from. So particularly the second part of what we'll do this morning is from him, that we offer it to you with pleasure. So meditation really means to become familiar with a manner of being that is actually more natural to us than the way we mostly go around the world. But we have so much overlay of habits. We like to slump, we like to look at our phones, be zinged mentally. That's very habitual for us. And so it might be a surprise to feel that what we're about to do, we would say, is actually more natural for a human being. For a human body to sit in a way that is upright is actually natural. The human body is built for that. And it actually feels good. It actually means that you are sitting stably, and you will be able to remain comfortably without too much moving. And that's a nice thing. So when we begin, how we sit, pay a little bit attention to how we sit. First, we paid attention already to our motivation. We have an aspiration that certainly that we will benefit, that the benefit we get will radiate out, be beneficial to those around us, to the whole universe of living beings. And with that intention, oh, brilliant, thank you so much. And with that intention, we invite ourselves to relax. An inner vacation, you might say. We're usually filled with a lot more tension, physiologically, mentally, emotionally, than we actually need. Especially at this moment, we're here. You have come. We will sit together. There is no need to, I invite you to set aside your agendas that you worry about typically, the to-do list for today, for the rest of your life. Not now. Now that's a river flowing past you, and we can simply be in the present as much as possible. So that means being at ease, relaxing. It's actually very important. We feel that life so often demands a kind of strenuous efforting. Does that sound familiar? But not this. So first I invite you, and we always do this, to remember that to feel, we have 3 pillars of support, always. Feeling supported, is a way to bring us more ease. We're tense because we feel there's something we have to do or get to accomplish, but not now. All you have to do is sit. And you have something to sit on. Wonderful. You're sitting on a chair, on a cushion, on the floor. And you can feel the truth of that because you can feel the bottom of your body senses that contact, right? You're sensing contact. We don't always sense contact. Our minds are zinging around, thinking about everything else. So in this moment, to sense contact, that's a direct line to the present moment. Your sensory experience is always in the present moment. That's all it takes to come back to the present moment. Feeling that right now, that support, feels good. Feels good to me anyway. I hope it feels to you. Something that is holding you right now. And there's no doubt about it. There's some sense of relaxing into that, allowing yourself to be supported. When we feel ease and support, the body translates that into a feeling of kind of trust. We're not anxiously looking around. Nothing's going to happen. Doors are closed. Safe place. Just relax. Okay. And you have a deep seat. Consider that the support you feel, supported by the floor, supported by the ground beneath this building, the rocks and soil, miles and miles of it. And actually, you are sitting right now directly above the center of the earth. The support you feel right now actually is coming from the center of the earth. And sitting in this relaxed way, you can also feel that if your bottom of your body is relaxed and grounded, and your upper body rises forth. That's what a human upper body will do, right? And your shoulders are at ease and relaxed. And your rib cage is keeping things open also, because since you're sitting flowing, a kind of flowing upright way, your ribs are stacked one above the other, not crunched, like when we slump. So it's you get used to it, it's very comfortable. Gives you an open space in your chest also. So the first pillar is your seat, held by the earth. And the second pillar is your own skeletal structure, which is also holding you up. Sometimes I notice that my shoulders are a little bit, tension raises the shoulders. But you don't have to do anything. Your shoulders are being held by your skeletal structure. So a lot of ease is available. That's the main point, ease. And your neck is long because you dip your chin in just a bit. And when you do that, you can feel a little bit of a tug along the length of your spine. Can you? And that is the third pillar, the subtle pillar, is the alignment from the crown of your head to your deep belly, and actually down to the center of the earth. So for me, to remind myself now and then that I'm part of my energy field, you could say, my alignment from my crown to the apex of space, from my deep belly to the center of the earth. Means I'm part of a larger alignment. So allow yourself to be at ease as much as possible. Don't fight with yourself. It's just an invitation. Resting on your cushion. Just checking to see maybe now your shoulders can relax a little more. Maybe there's some tension that can dissolve a little more. And sitting in this way, of course, you are breathing. Breathing and feeling the air now, appreciating the present moment of your breath. Air coming in, you can feel it. Going down your body. However you feel it, feel it. Coming in through your nose, opening your chest, maybe going down, the energy of it going down to your belly. And it fills you with energy. It's life, actually. And then at just the right moment for you, you let go. Oh. Letting go is relaxing. You let go of your breath. And in the right moment for you, you inhale again. And your eyes can be down so that you're not looking at anything in particular. Your eyes can be a little bit open, but you're not looking at the floor. You're just letting your gaze go out. What your attention is with your breath. If you feel more comfortable closing your eyes, you can do that. There are different methods. But the main thing is meet your breath with your attention. Let your attention ride your breath, feeling your breath moving in, going down, moving out. Breath is always here. And when your mind goes to something else, then you remember, oh, I meant to pay attention to my breath, and you just bring it back. There's no charge. Every time you bring it back. Every time it wanders, you bring it back. That's our method. We don't fuss with ourselves or worry or think we shouldn't have wandered. We do wander, but we bring it back again and again and again. There's no tax on bringing it back. And every once in a while, see if your upper body is still rising up in the way that suits it. Your chin is tucked in a little bit. Bless you. And let's see how it is today for you to simply observe your breath, feeling it, not thinking about it, feeling it. Thoughts will arise. Maybe you can let them go. You don't have to do anything because a thought arrives. It will dissipate. Attention to your breath. Feeling your breath. We'll do this for a few minutes. And especially pay attention to the in-breath. Feel it come in. It's a flow. Breath is not one solid thing, of course. It's a flowing. And your knowing also is a flowing. Knowing, flowing. Feeling your breath at rest in every other way. Feeling your breath, sensing it, knowing it. Feeling how it is for you to rest a little more than might be your habit. Resting in clarity, not in dullness, clarity. Clarity of sensing your own breath. Where does it go? Where do you feel it? And when you exhale, really notice how that affects you. Easing, letting go. And we'll continue for a couple more minutes. Very nice. The room is settling. You're settling. And within this state of whatever settling or whatever state you find yourself, we introduce sound as a focus. Sound rides on breath. And we sound the syllable hum. It's a sacred syllable. It's the sound of the awakened mind of all awakened beings. So sounding it also is beneficial for us. And when we make it now our object of focus, in other words, just as your attention was resting with your mind, your breath, as your breath moves in, mind, breath together move. Now, your attention will be with the sound hung, and I invite you to sing it out at your own pace. And of course, sound has a vibration also. So you'll feel that, you'll hear it. And we're singing together. We're helping animate each other. If you online would like to unmute for now, and then we can have our voices sounding all together at your own pace. And you sound it twice on each breath, like this. Feeling that your whole attention is melting into the sound. Okay, we'll do this for several minutes. And back to your breath for a few more minutes. Very good. And now again, we unite our attention with the sound of home. Feeling it, hearing it, attending to it. And we'll do that for a few minutes. Again, at your own pace. As slow or not slow as is comfortable. Again, your whole mind, your whole attention, your whole sensibility with your breath, moving with your breath, feeling your breath, appreciating your breath. That's all there is right now to do. And closing 3 or so breaths with a hum, feeling that your sound is going out as sound does to everyone, and offering ease, peace throughout space. Very nice. Very nice. And so how is it for you this morning to sense your solidity beneath you, sense your breath, not jump on and ride every thought that comes by, although probably did sometimes. Just to see the power of thoughts and the ease, the difference it makes when you're not totally in that rigmarole of thinking, feeling. So how was it? Some of you are new. I don't know if you're new to meditation, but maybe newer to this practice. Floor is open. What did you do when I suggested that you rest on your cushion? What did you do? When I suggested that you rest your mind on your breath. Do you remember? What did you do or not pay attention to it? That's okay. Just how'd it go? Anyway, can we... hold on a moment. We'd like to give you a microphone to the people online. Can you tell us your name also, please? First name.
My name is Devyani. I have been doing meditation for a couple of years now, and this session was very, very, it was powerful for me. But still, when I started meditating and focusing on my breath, somewhere in between, thoughts took over, that I had to bring myself back. So it was kind of a struggle, but then at one point I could stay away from thoughts. So it was really, really powerful, very, very amazing for me.
What was amazing?
To be to be with the breath, to be, I wouldn't say still completely, but trying to get there, I guess.
Yeah, maybe not trying too hard, because that creates, tension. That's very lovely. What I'm hearing is when you mind went somewhere else, you noticed it.
Yes. Yeah.
And you brought it back. Was that a struggle to bring it back? Where was this struggle? I'm not hearing struggle. I'm hearing, yes, of course your mind went, and then you brought it back, and then it went again.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So I guess I call it a struggle, but yeah, I wanted my mind to stay with my breath, and it wouldn't just stay there.
No, it won't. Right, right. Well, it's great to notice that. And it's also great to notice that you thought of it as a struggle in some way. And then if you look at it a bit, maybe it's not so much. But the way you described it, well, you know, your mind went somewhere else. Whose hasn't? Is anyone whose mind did not go? All right, we can't count. So that happens. So we're learning something about the mind. But then what I heard you say was, you brought it back. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you, too. Thank you for that description. You know, we do, yeah, here, Elizabeth also. I just want to say that, I mean, really the way you described it is very significant, I think, because we feel it's a struggle, but the struggle is coming because we have this idea that we should do it perfectly. Get rid of that idea, please. You don't have to do it perfectly. Nobody will do it perfectly. And yet, there are moments, right? There are moments where you just feel, oh, this is what it's like. This is what I'm understanding. You said there was some moments, right? You feel you're just there with your breath. So that's wonderful. Anyway, thank you. Thank you. I didn't catch your name, actually. Devyani. Thank you so much. Elizabeth.
Hi. I had like two observations that I'll share. One was on the exhale. I felt the exhales much longer than the inhales once I like really started to focus on the breath. I don't know. You could like connect that to different metaphors or analogies or things about letting go, but that was something I like really noticed in this practice. And then the second thing,
What did you feel? Did you feel it was like a letting go? Or how did you, how
it was
did
like
you know what
really
it felt
like letting the breath out rather than like focusing on the inhale or the next thing. It was like just really letting it go.
So that's a different sensation than the coming in.
Not focusing on breathing, but focusing on just not even focusing, just like letting it happen,
Okay.
I guess, and noticing that the exhales were longer. And then the second thing was about the hung. After the first one, I had this incredible heaviness in my body. Not like emotional heaviness, but it was just like, I felt like a giant rock.
Oh.
And I don't remember it like shifting, but I remember it not being there anymore in a few moments or breaths or whatever. But
A kind of settling, or a kind, or not like settling, like was it an impediment, or was it like you were just stable?
yeah, it was like extremely stable,
Extremely stable.
like
Yeah, good.
rock-like, yeah.
Earth-like, perhaps.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice. So this is also a kind of experience. You know, this is such a simple practice. You know, there's nothing to say, but there is, right? So settling or a rock as you experience it, some kind of heaviness, that's an interesting shift, right? And then you can gently inquire, well, how did that affect you? You know, maybe it had an impact for, even if it changed from being that explicitly noticeable, maybe it set a tone, so to speak. I don't know, but that's, yeah, thank you. Nice. So it's not like nothing happens, right? Yeah. Anybody else?
Jessica.
Yes. Thank you.
Hi, so it's Jessica. So I think what resonates with me most with this practice and the meditation is the grounding component, bringing that connection back to the earth and that sense of stability. And even when I breathe, as I inhale, I draw the breath down into that space, into the belly, hold the breath, and then exhale out. So it brings the energy down. My nature tends to be more amplified and energetic. And so for me, drawing that back in, down toward me helps to be very calming and grounding. And as my energy grounds down, my mind begins to relax and my body softens.
Exactly. Yes. The mind rests on the energy, and the energy calming will calm the mind. Amazing. That's very nice, Jessica. And yes, as you know, and as we sometimes emphasize, actually this place deep in the belly, 4 fingers down, 4 fingers, is a very important place in many traditions and in ours as well. And when you have a little bit of experience, as you do with this practice, yes, even to rest your attention there is actually very helpful. I didn't bring it up this time because, I don't know, there's several new people, and sometimes it's not so, I don't know, not so simple or easy maybe, but yes, very good point. And yes, when you're, when the air element is a little bit more active, a little earth, a little grounding energy coming in is very important.
And I actually find it easier to hold my attention down low
Oh,
into the
interesting.
belly than actually tracking the breath, which I can do. It just, when I track the breath, then my brain starts to amplify more.
Yeah.
And so then I feel my energy start to expand rather than stay more present and grounded.
Wonderful. It makes complete sense. And it sounds like it's medicine for you.
It is.
And you've discovered that. So
Yes.
wonderful. You can actually do the whole process maintaining that awareness there. You
Yeah,
can.
you can just follow the process of breathing with the sense at that point, 4 finger widths below and 4 finger widths in, and just be with whatever experience is right there. I mean, some people like watching the breath come in all the way down and then out all the way out. You can do it that way, but you can also just settle right at that spot. It's in a way, one of the ways that some Zen meditators meditate is just, they call it the hara right there.
Yeah, it's nice just from these, your 3 comments, we can see that, surprise, people are different, right? So there's one instruction, but then how you take that into your mind and your body and your, just how you are today, that's also important to notice how it's benefiting you. Like Jessica said, you were, in a way, hungry just to be here, and it was helpful to you. So that's good. We are not robots. This is not AI. This is, being in a kind of subtle conversation with your own state. And sometimes sounding, nobody's mentioned that yet. Sometimes that will be very welcome. Have other kinds of possibilities. Just sitting is also very good. And sitting daily is really important. It's kind of the main thing, even if it's not a lot of time. Everybody's so busy. But, don't be too busy to live. And to nourish yourself in these ways, it will build. How many of you have been meditating for, I don't know, a while, months or years? Okay, so right? You guys can talk to that. And also those of you for whom it's fairly new, but some months, dailiness really makes a difference. That's like the biggest advice. Don't do it just when you feel like it. Do it because you do it. Do you feel like brushing your teeth? Sometimes something's stuck there. But sometimes it's, I have to brush my teeth. I have to. And it's not really fun. But I have to. Do your sitting. It will change. It will be different from day to day. It's not just a ramp up. It won't like every day it gets better and better. But over time it does, right? Those of you who've been meditating for a while, something does shift for you. And your capacity increases because we're natural breathers and we're natural learners. So anything that you do on a regular basis, remember when you couldn't walk, somebody taught you. When you couldn't read me, right? You can learn. Neuroscience also says this. The brain can always learn. So I offer you that every day. Just even one breath with focused attention, that's also a meditation. A few minutes, it makes a difference. So please do that. So we have on first Sundays, I don't know if this is a surprise or not, but on first Sundays we have a teaching, which will start at 11, so we'll take a little break. And then there's lunch. I hope you know that. Oh, shall we read these now? Or
Yes,
do we read
yes,
now? Okay, so for your, and we have a verse. Can we have our verse online? So we remind ourselves again. So in the beginning, we have this motivation to be of benefit, to find a benefit, to bring benefit. And now we remember that, and then we did our practice. And now we remember that that was our meditation. And we remember we dedicate it to all living beings, and especially to those whose names you have written. And we have a, do that. So what this means is, you know, by practice we aspire to awaken and to become a great guru. That means an awakened person, somebody who can, a teacher of some kind, to help others. And may we bring everybody to the peace that we discover, to the awakening that we discover. That's our prayer. By this good may I swiftly once become a great guru, lead all beings, everyone, to reach to that very ground. Implicit in this prayer is a sense that anyone, and actually everyone, through cultivating the qualities that we're capable of cultivating, starting with being at ease and being alert, we will awaken. It's the natural trajectory in the view of this tradition, which has thousands of years of conviction in this truth. Okay? Go ahead. Whisper that.
Do we do the blessing first or the names first?
We do the blessing first. We do the blessing now. With all of you in mind, we light this lamp of clarity. May the glow of love, wisdom, shine within us, everyone, till we all rise forth born in one enlightened mandala.
So should I read?
What? If you want to. Yeah. It's quite a lot.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jay.
So, along with all beings throughout space, today we dedicate our merit to Annie, Christelda in the Bardo, Willie, Jennifer, my parents, my family, my pets, Brian, King, David, Joretta, Tora, Jason, Liz, Stefan, Sandy, Houston, Van, Meda, Sagar, Manjari, Taylor, Shirani, Kim, Tu, Tree, Amir's parents, Shazma, Melissa, Mom, Terry, Claudia, Mike, Sandy, Cindy, Brad, Alyssa, Jamie, Joe, Pat, Richard, and Dwayne in the Bordeaux, Judy's cancer treatment, mothers, Wen, Lung Ti, Pum Ti Do, father, Martin Tran, husband, Anthony Tran, sons, Ryan Tran, Rich Tran, Riley Tran, Devyani's parents, Ekant, Shakuntala, Snehal, Kaveri, Kuldeep, Pradeep, Aditya, Purva, Veer, Mini, Deepak, Virendra, Deepali, Vedant, Vaishnav, Nana, Mandakini, Stephanie, Vic, Evan, Taylor, Alan, Joel, Carlos, V, Mark S, Edward, Rachel, Marianne, Jessica, Jason, Shan, Jackie, Catherine, Catherine, Natalie M for transfer application, Rebecca V for book publication, yay, JDM in the Bardo, Kunal, Sean, Jennifer Lane, Marilyn Dusenberry, Mary Alice Fuca, Bruce Dean for comfort, Richard Pitts and Victor Kovac.
Suki.
And Suki.
And we sound and awe coming from your heart, and white light as well, going out to the universe, to all these beings whom we've just named, and blessing, gracing them, offering them some positivity, however you'd like to think of it. One light, mind, light, and sound, all unified. Wonderful. You can take a moment to stretch, and we'll start again.
We'll take a minute. I think you need to do something with, do you need not to do anything with YouTube or anything?
No,
Hmm?
they're good.
Okay. Just take a minute to stretch and restart.
Uh-huh. And we'll also, as is traditional, we'll bow down together. Or you can stand.